Anybody home?
How about that? We got something else in common now.
Why, yes. Thank you.
Chainsaw Bear!
And Matt's just boob juggling.
Every single time. Every time I see that opening.
Thanks, John.
I waited because I knew you could see what we were doing before it came back. So I waited to like the last few seconds before I started doing it.
No, I can see all of you at all times. So I saw you doing it. I even saw like, this is going to be funny. So, yeah. So here we are, week 4 of Off the Chainsaw. Welcome.
We don't want to be here.
We all loved this movie. This was a lot of fun.
Fucking talk for me.
We all loved Matthew McConaughey in this movie.
Yeah!
There we go.
That's better.
Apart from McConaughey, though, like this is the review I put of this film on Letterboxd. I have seen better acting in Brazzers films.
And as I told you when you told us that, those sticky people put in their best.
It's true. But like the woman who plays I don't remember her name. The woman who's not Renée Zellweger.
The dead one. The one who just keeps dying.
The teenager, yeah. Her acting is so bad.
Cut her some slack, man. She just gets put through the ringer. That's like, we're going to kill one person in this movie and we're going to fucking kill her.
Before she's even done that, though, like in the opening, she's just like, oh my god, oh no, oh, yeah, was she reading cue cards?
Maybe. It was rough, man.
What's horrible is that the teenage tropes are nailed to perfection. They couldn't stick the landing. Couldn't stick the landing.
No. If they were trying to land this, they just crashed it into the fucking mountain. Like, this one is
like the sleazy dirtbag Barry. You've got the stoners. You've got the ditzy girl. Everything. The dialogue for these characters was fantastic, except the delivery sucked major balls.
Oh man! And then what's the boyfriend's name?
Barry, or no, the guy that gets run over.
Yeah, the asshole one.
That's Barry.
Barry's the asshole one.
My God, he sucks.
I don't even know.
My dad's a lawyer.
Yeah.
He's the only person who actually gets killed by chainsaw in this one, right? Not by a chainsaw, but by Leatherface.
No.
Leatherface doesn't kill him? I thought Leatherface killed him.
Oh yeah,
Leatherface doesn't kill anyone. I don't think
he gets him with the sledgehammer, but there's no chainsaw.
Well, that was my bad. I didn't mean with the chainsaw. There's no chainsawing in this movie, which is fucked. But I thought he actually killed one person. I thought it was
he gets him with the sledge.
That's right. Okay.
Okay, I need to get this out before I forget as well. Like, Leatherface in this film sucks. Like, really badly sucks. All he does is he just spends the entire film going around going, and that's the thing. Like, so Gunnar Hansen in the first one, yes, he communicates through a series of grunts, but there is communication there. And he worked with Toby Hooper on that. Like, Toby Hooper worked with him, like, to the point where they did sort of, like, takes him, was like, nah, you're communicating too much. Bring it back a bit more. Yep. This one, it's just, scream. Ah! Yeah, cool.
Gunnar Hansen, and I don't even know who was in 2, but R.A. Marty, whatever, in 3, they all did facial expressions with their eyes. This one it's so bleak, it's so bad, and the makeup for Leatherface is horrible. The first mask, the old lady mask, and the woman mask, all atrocious.
Yeah. He just wants to look pretty, okay?
Don't try to defend this movie.
To 3 or 4 people who listen to this, let me give you a challenge here. Next time you're in an open field, try running across that field and yelling, and see how long you can actually last yelling before you just crumple over out of breath.
With a chainsaw.
If any of you actually do that, please send us the video of it. It'd be very funny to watch.
I would give them the handicap and no chainsaw, and I'm pretty sure it would still be the same result.
I mean,
less fun, but
there are some things that I will talk about positively in this movie beyond Matthew McConaughey, which I still think he does not phone anything in this movie.
Knew the assignment.
He nails this. That's about it. But yeah, that's fine. But
I think you can see him having a lot of fun.
Yeah,
like he's having a lot of fun being like, oh, I get to play unhinged crazy guy with robotic leg. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, but let's take a look at the trailer first. Now, this is for the Blu-ray, so I'm not sure if it will be the original trailer. It'll probably be a little bit different.
I've seen
Shout sometimes just choose. Yeah, it's the official trailer. Oh, I don't know. Shout sometimes just redo the original trailer. Yeah, this looks like the original trailer.
18th, 1973.
Sounds like it as well.
Chainsaw-wielding family began to filter out of central Texas.
That was shot in Texas. This one.
I saw a maple leaf on
Nothing further was heard.
On the
1995. Prom night isn't turning out the way you expected. You find yourself on the wrong road at the wrong time.
What the fuck is this narration?
Come face to face with a living nightmare.
Welcome to my world.
The silence is over.
He's dead now.
Madness has returned.
Hey, it's from our opening.
4 stars, terrifying and brilliant. This is the best horror film of the 90s.
Says who?
Who the fuck said that?
Genuinely scary and sharply self-satirical.
It's like when they put
Leatherface
those
has a lot in
quotes
common
on
with
the actual
gender-bending
trailer,
killer in
and there's
The
a
Silence of
ellipsis
the Lambs.
between the words. It'd be like, this movie, ... best of the 90s.
Yeah.
You weren't scared? Have a look behind
This movie is ... great.
All right, boys.
The only thing
Use a
this is
little
telling
action.
me is
The
that
return of the
there's a good
Texas
reason why I don't
Chainsaw
watch
Massacre.
trailers anymore. Like, that was just a jumble of some of the more wild moments in this movie. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Trailer didn't make it look that bad. I'm just saying. Now I kind of want to see the movie again.
Well, then it did its job.
That bad.
I mean, they said it's the best movie of the 90s. Just saying.
I mean, I can't think of any other good films in the 90s, to be honest. Like, the 90s was just like it's just a desolate wasteland for in terms of cinema. There was just nothing.
Cinema,
Happy
horror movies.
Gilmore.
Six-
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know.
Billy Madison.
Yeah.
Little Nicky.
Adam Sandler had some bangers. So, I do have to bring something up. I had to look at the dates because I didn't do it when I was watching this because it was, I was so engrossed in the film. Couldn't look away.
Bullshit.
So this movie did come out after Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
So that means when Matthew McConaughey comes into the room, that one point goes, all right, all right, all right. It was a say the line Bart moment. I even sent you guys that GIF, and I'm like, no, I think my timing's wrong, so I unsent the GIF because I was embarrassed by having the dates wrong. But now I found out, no, I was right. That this was post that, which is just.
But wasn't that line also ad-libbed in Dazed and Confused as well?
I think it's just Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, I think is he just like they were getting ready to shoot the scene, and he just walked in, set they had the cameras rolling, like, yeah, we'll use that.
All right. And now I can think about again. Now 2 weeks in a row for "It's Always Sunny" references of just Glenn Howard in Behind the Bar. All right, all right, all right. I mean, what else do you say? That says it all, doesn't it? I love that show. If there wasn't so many friggin' episodes, I'd say we need to do it for this show. But I'm not going to spend like 2 years covering.
I'm going to say they're still going as well. Like,
they're still going. I didn't watch the new season though, and I heard it was okay. So maybe I should. We'll see. So Texas Chainsaw Massacre 4.
yeah.
I have been asking ChatGPT to do notes for me, just this stuff that I missed, and I will just let you guys know this much. I set my ChatGPT because you can change like it's how it talks to you to like the sarcastic one because I find it funnier, and it keeps giving me shit for asking questions about this movie.
Why? Why do you want to know about this piece of shit?
Do you see a theme here?
Oh, it's the best movie of the '90s.
Oh, the most recent one came with sure, some more facts about the statistically worst movie in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So you know what's going to happen, Brian? When there is the ultimate AI uprising, the machine that's going to get you is going to come in and go, "This is for making me watch that fucking film over and over again."
But I do say thank you. So, at the end of it, because as soon as that dude from OpenAI...
Thank you was clearly sarcastic.
No, it was really just as soon as that OpenAI guy, I forget his name, was like, yeah, stop saying thank you because it requires a lot of energy in this and we don't want to keep processing power to reply to thank yous. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'm going to thank your bot every single time. Stop
It
doing your bullshit.
It doesn't cost you anything to be polite. It costs OpenAI something to be polite.
Exactly. So
So
I
be
got a lot of
polite.
money.
Be very polite.
Be polite at all times. Thank you. You look
Yeah,
lovely.
but then it also costs the environment, so
That's getting fucked either way, man. All right, so this movie stars the amazing Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey, who both really understand the assignment. It also has a whole bunch of other people in it that I feel like we should talk about first. Because
The stripper teacher from Varsity Blues.
that's who that was.
I tried putting that in the chat. Penis, 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 vagina, vagina, vagina.
I didn't remember where that was from, so I'm just like, all right, Ryan, whatever.
I just thought you'd had a bit of a moment or something.
Miss Davis, will you go prom with me?
That was a movie
Yep.
that I saw once, twice.
But yeah, that was her. I was like, holy shit, it is her.
Yeah.
But like, this movie crumples so bad. Like at the end of the movie, she's just seizing in the chair. Like we don't know her fate. She is literally just having an episode and sitting in the chair while Renee Zellweger is pressing buttons on a remote. That's it.
Yeah.
That happens to her.
There's so much to dive into what you just said.
I like how we're starting on the end of this.
No, we're gonna dial it back.
Nothing in the middle of this movie.
Also,
They run through the most lit forest at night ever.
I'd be remiss not to mention that while Brian did introduce with the title, I don't think we ever got to names.
No, I skipped them this week because I didn't have the Wikipedia open. I didn't want to have to search for it, so I'm like, I'm just gonna breeze past it.
Yeah.
But here,
Joel's trying
if
to keep
want
you
some-
honest.
No, I pulled it up in case I decide to go back to it, so we can have Matt, Alfred Packard, Dykes, Joel Big Lurch DeWitt, and Ryan Alfonso Robinson Lutens. There we go. Everyone got it.
Big Lurch.
Lurch.
Cannibals for everybody.
Cannibals all the way down.
You get a cannibal, and you get a cannibal.
But I am running out of American cannibals, so I'm about to open this up to the world of cannibals here soon. So
It's fine. There's quite a few cannibals out there.
yeah. It doesn't seem to be a uniquely American problem. This isn't guns we're talking about. All right, let's get down this dark rabbit hole of cannibals and guns and go back to this wonderful Texas Chainsaw. Is this The Return? Is that what this one was called?
So it was called The Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Then they rebranded it to Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation.
That's what I thought it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's
Like Star Trek, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah. I don't know. This
Star
one.
Trek: The Next Generation's better than this.
I don't like Star Trek, and I agree with that. No, actually, I don't. I like Matthew McConaughey in this movie. He is legitimately creepy. Every scene he's in, he legitimately creeps me out. He's ridiculous, and he's very funny. And
That one's it.
the movie kind of undoes it every time they talk about his robo leg. It has a remote control.
How many remotes do you need for that thing? He's got like 7 in the pocket.
And do they explain how he got the leg?
Nope.
Did I sleep through that?
No.
So I just have to assume
No explanation.
I have
No
to
explanation how the remote controls work as well, because they're just random remote controls.
Correct, and it's better not to assume anything at this point. Just he's got a leg. Okay, all right.
No, I assume that, with Leatherface in the house, at some point Leatherface got him with a chainsaw, and he's like, oh, now I have a robo leg.
Gone then.
Yeah. It's powered by chainsaw motor, and remote controls.
Quit trying to.
Maybe it was the Illuminati who built it for him, because we're gonna
the
bring
fuck?
them into this.
What the fuck was
Actually,
that? What was that? Like,
I was looking it up and I was thinking, are they referencing what was his name? Henry, the serial killer, like
The guy in
Henry
Chicago
Lee
with the-
Hook, Henry Lee something.
The guy
They,
in
they did
Chicago?
like, they did. Michael Rooker played him in Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer. Because he claimed that he was working for like some like weird dark underbelly or like thing, and he killed 500 people and stuff like that. It was all bullshit. It was like living in some sort of weird fantasy world. But everything I looked on this film, there's no mention of him at all. Like
Weird.
They were talking about all these other serial killers that were like, but I'm looking at going, but this is literally what the dude said. I'm gonna have to fucking look it up who it was, because that's gonna drive me up.
Side note, just to timestamp us, the people who robbed the Louvre the other day were wielding chainsaws.
were they really?
Yes.
Tell you, man. Chainsaws. That's the weapon of choice.
Henry Lee Lucas.
Oh, there you go.
That was the serial killer.
That felt like it came out of nowhere. The whole Illuminati type stuff. I mean,
It did.
it made sense.
The whole movie
for,
came out of nowhere, people.
it made sense for the kind of character that they made. Matthew McConaughey totally made sense, but it's just this movie's not long enough to lead that in without it feeling like it's just a bomb that's being dropped.
Oh, and then the
Yeah.
reveal of like the scar pattern tattoo thing, whatever it was on his chest. The
That we never
rings.
hear about ever again.
No, like
Yeah.
is it supposed to be that like people being horrified is food?
The makeup effects in this movie are atrocious. The
What
only
makeup effects? It looks like they just went down to the dollar store and just bought a bunch of like
the
Halloween
woman-
costumes.
the leg, the contraption that is the leg with like the vacuum hose on the back, everything is like let's just go find parts and put it together.
Yeah.
Which that works for the leg, but
Right, but like the old woman face, it's just what I
but yeah, that was the thing that was like really weird when they were doing the Illuminati stuff, and the fact that then there's no reference that they were actually inspired, because like Henry Lee Lucas was in Texas as well. So like I thought that's where they were going with this, and that it was just like, you know, his. And then it turns out that like then the guy turns up at the house who's actually in the Illuminati stuff as well. Like what?
Yeah,
What?
that
What are you doing? Like.
if there was any thread of interest there, that's where it killed me. Like have Matthew McConaughey be some schizophrenic, drug-addled cannibal who thinks the government is recording them or some greater power is. Don't shove an actual dude in my face. And
So-
this is the representative of the cabal.
So
Yeah,
do you-
exactly. It's like what?
Here, I'll give you the my very grumpy ChatGPT summarized the movie in a sentence that I think, now that we're talking about this, pretty much works out well. They said, in practice, it looks like everyone dropped acid and filmed a fanfic of the X-Files and Drag Race.
yep.
That's pretty
Yeah.
dead on. Like,
I mean, yeah, like, think about it. X-Files came out in 93. This is 94, 95. Like, so
Yep.
maybe they were trying to ride the X-Files coattail of, like, secret government Black
Maybe.
Ops things and, like, Black Helicopters, New World Order shit. And it just doesn't work.
no, and like here's the thing for me that we're gonna run into, or I guess we're done running into, because this is kind of the end of remarkably stupid chainsaw movies. The rest of them might not be good; they have some problems, but they don't have this like. They don't have this like, what the fuck are you doing? That's done after this one.
I don't know if that's a good thing or not, though, because like sometimes it can be fun. Like number 2, you look at it and go, "What are you doing? This is great."
Two's brilliant. Two is.
That's what I mean, though. But
yeah.
but 2 has that. What the fuck is going on here? I love
That's
it.
fair. But I'm not. I don't want another one of these. Actually, this one I will go back and watch this one again. 3, I probably won't. This one will go on again, if not only for Matthew McConaughey. But what I'm saying is, like, the thing that makes if you go through, we've watched a lot of these horror franchises at this point, and like, you know, you go through Jason, Michael, Freddy, whatever. As you get in the later sequels, when they still suck and they're rough to watch, you still have like, this is still what it is though. Like, it's still Jason in the woods killing teenagers. You still have Michael stalking babysitters. You still have Freddy going through nightmares. Is it good? Up for debate, but it's still, they are what they are.
The formula is still there.
Yeah. Chainsaw movies, at least in the original 4, really did not understand each other at all. And like, it makes it kind of an interesting, like, watch from like an educational standpoint of like, what the fuck were they smoking? I bet it was good. But like, as a fan, I can see why this one is a tougher franchise to be like, I love the Chainsaw movies. They're the best. Because which ones? Like, what do you like about them? Like, this one, if your favorite thing is like, I like over the top violence, this one's not there for you. I mean, that one girl gets fucking murdered. But then they don't really even show it when she finally gets murdered. McConaughey just kind of curb stomps her to death in the corner off screen. So like,
again, a lot of cutaways, very little violence in this one. Like,
do they show
to be
her
honest,
get off the meat hook?
No, she's just off the meat hook,
and she's just in the road.
Yeah,
in the road.
And when she gets put on the meat hook, it doesn't have the same impact as in the first one. Where again, there's no violence in the first one of being put on the meat hook, but it feels like there is. Whereas with this one, it just feels like you just like, you know, sat her on a shelf or something.
Yep. There's nothing. There's no squelching sound. There's no nothing. There's no nothing. It's just whoop.
But it's also so minimized by her being able to get away from it. Like when that first girl ends up on the meat hook, it's like, well, you're dead. Like, that's it. You're not coming back from this. And then she comes back a couple of times.
Yeah.
Like she just keeps on ticking, and then eventually she doesn't. But
I mean, she even gets her nose bitten.
She has a really, really bad night. Like, yeah, Renee Zellweger's the final girl who's going to remember it forever, but like, I'd much rather not have to be that. Like, good Lord.
Yeah. Again, is that just a reference to Silence of the Lambs? Is this film just like getting like all these like things that did this stuff way better and just kind of like putting it into a weird blender, and then like all this weird paste just plops out on the side?
I don't know, but like, this one has the problem, I think, of as much fun as it is to watch Matthew McConaughey, the rest of the movie, you can see the strings too much. Like, why is Renee Zellweger... I screwed that name up. Why is she wearing this, like, wedding dress to prom? Mm-hmm. And it's like, this doesn't make any sense. It's like,
why do they switch her outfit?
Well, when she hits the water, she's now, you know, in a different dress. It's off-white. But, like... knowing this and watching the movie, it's like, because the shots of her running through the woods in white, she's a lot easier to see in white, and then it makes the camera look better because the camera work isn't bad. When Leatherface is chasing her through the woods, that's not a bad shot. It's the one I got, but you know,
I'm gonna say like
that was a good shot.
That
one was good.
This is the one where it seemed like the woods were really, really well lit.
It's a very full moon, Joel.
The fullest. It's one of those super moons.
It's the fullest of the full moons, also known as daylight.
I mean, they don't want their people to trip.
I mean, you know that like food doesn't taste as nice if it's tripped and fallen. I
mean, they don't. I was gonna say they don't want their food too tender, but they do. They tenderize their meat, so
yeah.
It's not a good movie.
I don't know. Again, it suffers from the problem of the last film as well, where again you're lifting Leatherface and dumping them in another family that has no connective tissue to the original family. So what are they doing? Why are they doing this? And like, this Leatherface fucking sucks. I mean, I've said it already, but I've got to say it again because it is just...
No, you're right.
It's awful.
He's terrible. Like, there's no... Like, you think that showing crazy is screaming. That is not crazy. That is just making noises.
And as I said earlier on, like, you know, when Gunnar did it in the first one, there was actual logic and reason behind that. Like, the idea that Leatherface is not... that he can't speak, so he communicates through, like, series of, like, grunts and sort of, like, yelps, and So there's nuance to that. This one, it's just
Yeah.
like, and it just
Yeah, that came through pretty cleanly.
Usually they clip
You're
you.
welcome.
Like usually StreamYard has our back, and they're like, no, that's too loud for us. This time they did not get you. That one just came through.
But then at the end, like, I know we don't want to skip too far to the end.
No, it's
at the
fine.
moment,
Go ahead.
But I'm gonna like the end of like the chainsaw dance at the end is just so. It's so contrived. Like it's not. It doesn't feel like in the first one where he's like he's mad and just like going It's like he stands there and then just starts going. It's like, what are you doing? What the fuck is this? And that pilot is incredible, by the way. He manages to hit Matthew McConaughey's head with his tire.
Get the wheel.
Amazing. Give that guy should be teaching pilots everywhere.
Little did you know, this was Sully from the famous.
Yeah,
he was shooting for the Potomac and hit Matthew McConaughey.
that would be amazing. Like just someone recut Sully, same though, but one of those flashback scenes when he's flying plane. Just cut that scene in.
He saves lives.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of geese, it was Matthew McConaughey that fucked up the engine. Flying a little too low.
Oh, not again. What, you've had bird strike before? Well,
Kind of.
Strike.
I had a McConaughey strike once.
So I did not. I'm looking at some of these breakdowns. So Sally was supposed to be in this thing from the original.
She is.
Did,
She's
did
the
I-
lady on the bed, and she's being pushed by Franklin.
That's what I. Okay, so that was her. Oh, okay.
And Franklin is.
So that was that weird person who just randomly staring at her at the end.
Yep. And do you know who the cop was? That was
Clearly
Jim
not,
Dugan.
no.
Jim Dugan, I think his name is, but he played Grandpa in the first movie.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a
Oh, yeah.
So
I do recognize that name.
Yeah.
I don't care, to be honest.
even you didn't even nail the nostalgia. You have 3 actors coming from the original, and you blow it.
Didn't even recognize them.
Right.
And that's the thing, they have her staring down the barrel of the camera. I didn't know who that person was. I just thought, oh, that's a weird person who's just staring at her.
Yeah, it didn't really work for me either. Obviously, I'm asking about it here. I'm like looking at the notes. I'm like, wait, that was supposed to be who? Oh,
That was before she died too. The lady that played Sally.
didn't she die in like the late '90s?
Yeah.
I don't know. So we're not even a half an hour yet. We jumped into this one earlier than we did last week.
Well, the problem is that nothing, like most of the interesting stuff happens once they hit the house, and that's true of these movies in general. But there's really nothing worth watching before it hits the house, because all you're doing is sitting there going, "I can't wait until Barry dies."
Yeah, this guy sucks.
Like he is the worst of all the male stereotypes of like shitty boyfriend in person.
Oh man, I'd rather hang out with Trent from the remake of Friday the 13th.
What I will,
I mean,
say,
yeah, he'll be like instructing you on what nipple placement is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you have imperfect nipple placement.
They need to be a millimeter to the left and 4 millimeters a bit lower.
So for this movie, like I think that the writer really nailed teen tropes for movies. Like you've got a scumbag that nobody likes. You've got the quiet, nerdy stoner that's going to be your final girl. You've got the girl who is a ditzy clut, but is like, I'm actually smart, but that's just the way I play it. All really well done, all really well written, not executed.
No,
The execution is horrible.
no.
I'd also argue that they weren't written that well, to be honest.
I don't know. Barry's character is perfect. Like the fact that like the shit that he says he does to get into women's pants is hilarious, and the fact that like men need sex, and then he's like, my dad's a doctor. You know, they'll get cancer, whatever.
Prostate cancer.
Yeah. And then later on when he's getting in the house, he goes, my dad's a lawyer. Like that is perfect douchebag lines. Like that is very well written. Like it's perfect.
Maybe for a porn film.
Maybe, but this very well, I don't even you would call this torture porn because it's not.
Because there's no violence. There's no violence in it. That's like,
Hey, there's some violence. They fuck up a chimney at one point.
That poor
the
story.
violence in this film is what it does to the viewer by making them sit through it. Like that is gratuitous ultra violence right there.
I am forever changed by this experience. You're right.
There is the
Joel's like, you know what? The next series that they're suggesting, I'm gonna do a little bit of looking up on this before I say yes to it. Like,
Oh, I won't do that. I'll just be full of regret the entire time.
so you guys remember the part? I'm just looking through my notes now because if we're just completely off the rails, we'll just stay off the rails. Where like Matthew McConaughey is trying to get Renee Zellweger to convince him why she needs to be left alive, and she just yells at him, "You need me alive," for some reason. And this ringing a bell for anybody else?
Yeah,
vaguely.
and then
Yeah.
nothing.
Now, that to me feels like placeholder dialogue that they just left in the movie. You need me alive for some reason. Did you take out for some reason, or did you put a reason in? I just left for some reason.
What I love about that is
And then it works, and he's like, good job.
I can see the line of dialogue in the script, and it's like, "You need me alive," and then it's like square brackets for some reason.
Yep.
And then like a little asterisk at the bottom of the page that says square brackets. Find reason later.
The poor
It's like-
the screenwriters at the premiere like, fuck.
I knew there was something I forgot.
Research how to put Renee Zellweger with link to Illuminati.
Yeah.
There's this infamous clip of Hercules, the old Kevin Sorbo movie or TV show, where the Q said something like disappointed, but instead he yells out disappointed as if it's a line in the TV show. Look that up sometime. You won't regret it.
Okay. Sorry, going through more of my notes from my ChatGPT now, and again, it's just pissed off at me for doing this. They're talking about the plane that hits Matthew McConaughey. Vilmar, mid-meltdown, gets flattened by a low-flying airplane out of nowhere, in parentheses. Yes, that happens. It's never explained.
And it isn't as well. It's like, you know, the pilot's like, she's been chased by two people. I'm gonna help her out a little bit, just a bit. I'll just take out one of them.
The lady in the RV. There's a monster wielding a chainsaw. Step on it, Mr. So-and-so.
But then there's like little things in the movie that, like, yeah, I agree that like the tropes are there, and like I'm not sure if they're well written or just like well decided. Like these are the tropes we need for this movie. But like
That
when they
could be
get to
it.
like the trailer where like the eventual like the I think it's the stripper teacher works. No one knows what she does. She just hangs out in the trailer at all fucking times. But they
Classes
just
people.
they I forgot about that. What the fuck was that? And she's just like, Flash, okay, like. And then like,
Is there something that like makes it less objectionable to ratings people if it's side boob? Because that's what we got, right?
Yes, which is also weird. Like, why are we going to include this? This makes no sense. And then we're also not going to show it. So who was this for?
We're going to be the first movie to show side boob for Texas Chainsaw.
And I can't see side boob without thinking about Peter Griffin going,
Uh-huh.
yes,
Side
that's
boob.
my
Side
boob.
boob. Yeah.
You like that side boob? Well, that's my side boob.
Here's another problem with this movie. You've got Matthew McConaughey, who understood the assignment. And then you've got Leatherface, who is trying to fill shoes rather poorly. And then you've got a guy that makes stupid-ass quotes all the time, and Darla.
Yeah,
I
That's
can.
it!
Okay. Admittedly, I kind of like stupid ass quote guy, and the reason why is they do really well. The idea everybody knows that person who, you know, I don't want to besmirch anyone's intelligence, but maybe isn't quite that bright, but then thinks I'm going to read what smart people have to say, and therefore, if I read what they say and start saying it, I will be smart. Like that's kind of simplistic line of reasoning. I really enjoyed.
They just regurgitate smart people's quotes over and over again, just like, yeah, look at how intelligent I am.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. We don't know W.E.'s fate, which is quote guy, or Darla. She literally when Renee Zellweger and Matthew McConaughey are
But do we
battling,
care?
she is having a
Do we
fucking
care?
seizure in a chair, and like, look at her face, like it is the funniest shit you'll ever see.
I feel like now at this point it's 50-50 split as to whether or not the movie actually ties up what happened to everybody.
It doesn't.
It does not even close.
And so I'm really expecting that for the most part for this franchise of loose ends.
For all we know,
I mean, the film brings in like random Illuminati guy who then pulls up next to Renee Zellweger. She gets in the car. They go for a ride for like 5 minutes, and then she gets out again. And then like, what are you doing, movie?
I mean, I like, we get these callbacks of dead bodies, and I think his name is Sean, is Renee Zellweger's boyfriend.
I don't know.
The guy that gets ran over. So she wants him to look in the back, and we're like, oh my God, he ran over him. This is going to be like super gory. And nope, it's just him like this. And along with the motorist whose head's like this.
Yeah.
It's just like,
what is happening?
But like in a better movie, that's a good scene. Like that's like oh, you got picked up, but you're gonna be okay. But this guy's kind of a dick, and like, oh,
look
wow,
at these
he's
dead
really
bodies
good.
in the back.
Yeah, like oh shit, like that's that feels like something could like happen like the Wrong Turn franchise. If you guys ever watch those,
Yeah.
but again, it like
should we do that on here? Like, should we go real bottom of the barrel and do like an entirely straight to DVD horror
I
franchise?
feel like the first one was okay.
First one's good.
It's the first one with Eliza Dushku.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that one wasn't bad. It takes a real
When they
steep
actually
drop off.
stick,
Yeah.
Yeah, and her body falls. But her
Oh, as soon as you do that, no, like next horror franchise we should do should be Hatchet. We should absolutely do Hatchet.
there you go.
That would be fun.
We got to get through this, man. We got to get through this movie, and then we got good movies until we get to Leatherface again.
Yeah, Leatherface is not good, man.
stop calling
But
your
then we
films
get
Leatherface.
But then we get the 2022 one, which is
Yes.
man, the bus sequence, bus and a chainsaw. You get your actual. Correct me if I'm wrong. The only legitimate Chainsaw Massacre in the entire franchise in the 2022 one.
Yeah.
And oh boy, they fucking
He went for
go
it.
for it.
So you had to wait 50 years for the actual Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, I mean, you had to wait till Fetty Alvarez got involved, and then Fetty likes chainsaws.
Fetty took a one look at the script, was like, he's got Texas Chainsaw Massacre there, no Chainsaw Massacre. Like, we have to have Chainsaw Massacre in.
Like, we're gonna do it, and then they do it.
I don't know why he was French. I'm like,
I'm okay with it. All right, looking at more notes. Is there anything else that we have not talked about that we need to get here?
I mean, like, can we
I
just
did
talk
note in
for
all
a
of my
split second? Can we talk about the fact that again they're just redoing scenes from the first film where they redo when Sally goes to the cook's thing and he starts hitting her with the broom. Only now they're like, oh, let's update it, and he's got a little cattle prod. Ooh.
Yeah, cattle
Like,
prod.
as soon as she walked in there and they start redoing, I was like, well, I fucking know what's going to go on here because I've seen this before. Yeah. Like, it just.
But you just don't have that same
fucking thing.
Like, you listen to the people talk about making the first movie. Like, that dinner scene took, what, 24 hours straight of filming? Like, they didn't take a break. All the actors said they felt like they were being tortured. That's why that scene is so effective. Because they really went for it. This one doesn't have anything like that. It doesn't have anything even close. So, like, we'll play the hits so you know what movie you're watching. But when you failed the assignment so bad to not have a single person murdered via chainsaw in your chainsaw murder franchise, come on, guys. Like, this shouldn't be that hard. I do have
especially in a film called The Return of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well.
No, this is
originally it's like but there is no Texas Chainsaw. There is no chainsaw massacring, so we didn't return to it.
Does anyone die via chainsaw in the first movie?
Yeah, Franklin.
Yeah. Okay. So there's only one, right? It's not like it's
yeah.
Still not a massacre. Yeah.
No.
But it's fine. It's fine. Oh yeah, the dude in the wheelchair. How did I forget that? Like, that's such a good one too, because he just fucking goes after him. Like,
it's the only death in the film that actually has blood in it as well.
That's true.
One of these intro title sequences where they're doing the narration, they're so mean to Franklin.
Oh yeah,
it's almost like they call him an invalid or something.
Like dude has been catching strays.
The narration on this one was so bad. Like there was just like it was just like every word was in. It was like Does anyone remember the old Simpsons episode where there was like they're listening to the radio or something, and it was like some guy go, "This is Jose Yosei," blah, 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 kind of thing. Like that's what it sounded like. The intro on this one, I actually wrote it down of like, you know, who is doing this voice? Every word is enunciated like he's that commentator on The Simpsons. This is Jose Yosei. Like
you start sounding a little like either Charlton Heston or like William Shatner-ish there.
So did the narration person.
That makes sense.
Like you go from like John Larroquette in the first one to this.
Yes.
What the fuck? Like it's not difficult to get someone to do a good voiceover. Like they have trailer people do that all the time. Mm-hmm. Fucking hire one of those people.
No kidding. So I'll do one more brief aside before we move into quotes on this thing. So this has been the first franchise that we have done on this show that my wife is like, I'm out. I'm not watching any of these. But however, I do have to watch them, and I usually watch them at night in our bedroom. So that means sometimes she's just there while they happen, and she's not a fan, but she'll watch it. I got two very good Chewie quotes on this one that I had to bring up. Because one she tried to sleep through. I think it actually was one she tried to sleep through, and she's like, she just won't stop screaming. Like, my God, like there's just so much screaming. So at one point, Chewie said, "Oh, great, the screaming has started."
And then she rolled over and realized it was actually Leatherface screaming this time.
Yep. And then at one point, I don't remember whose dress it was. I think it was the bimbo, the dumb one who gets just murdered. She turns around at one point. She goes, "I do like her dress, though. It's weird."
Matt, to what you said about the narrator, we're very fortunate because next week Larroquette's back.
Oh, good. I like Larroquette.
The next one has lots of effort. Lots of effort. What did it work? I'm not sure. Is the chainsaw a lightsaber? Kinda.
Now I'm looking forward to it.
I think so what you're saying is it's like Sharknado 3.
Oh my god. No, because that one's an actual like lightsaber. This one is just like you know, have you ever used a chainsaw? You know, like when it touches, it tries to kick back a little bit because it's got like it's not.
It's really difficult to cut through like juicy thing. Never mind.
In this one, like he swings it. Yeah. When he swings it, whatever it touches just flies off. Like holy shit. It's fun to watch though.
At least it takes her or Jessica Biel like 4 whacks with a cleaver to cause some damage.
Oh yeah, yeah, we'll get there. You know, but like this one does have what I consider one of the most brutal. Like, I'm gonna put you on a hook. I'm gonna eat you later. Oh, that's bleeding too much. We're gonna salt that meat a little bit. It's like, oh.
I think that's the one I've seen, and that was painful to watch.
Yeah. That's what we're in for next week.
They really dive in.
Oh, and who's there's somebody huge in that movie. What's
R.
his
Lee
name?
Remy.
Thank you. And he chews the scenery so good.
Yeah.
Does he play the cook?
He plays the sheriff.
Sheriff.
Oh, because I can pick like when you said Ali Ermi, I was like, I can picture him as the cook.
Yeah. But he plays. He is that. That is the equivalent because he does do that for this one and the beginning.
Yeah, he sticks around for a minute and he's good.
And it's good that we're doing those two movies together because those two are just by themselves.
Yeah,
it's the remake and then the prequel to the remake.
It is good that that this series seems to be pairing quite well.
Yeah,
because you've got like the first two, like Toby Hooper, like there's some sort of connective tissue here. These two just random fucking what the hell is going on here, and then you got the next two that apparently tie well together. Then I don't know
because then when you have Texas Chainsaw 3D and Leatherface, that's the beginning and the end with the original Texas Chainsaw in the middle, and then you've got the Netflix one that is a direct sequel to the first one.
Timelines are all over the place, but yeah,
it is.
So it'll be fun. We still have some fun ahead of us. So
we covered the Halloween films. We're used to timelines being fucking weird.
And we got the shitty movies done right now. So
Nope. There's
Leatherface. My mistake. I forgot about Steven Dorff and Leatherface.
That is damn near unwatchable.
Yeah.
And you're making us watch it.
Absolutely. This for me will be like. Like I said, I turned it off, and I don't turn off most movies. This one, I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm hoping it'll be better, but in my mind, it's in that like Reef, Hobbs and Shaw level. Like, oh no, like this sucks.
I didn't even pick this
Oh
one, guy.
god, I need to look at how long it is. Please,
Hour and a half.
like
And it's an hour and a half. It's not very long. It was direct to streaming. Nobody wanted this thing. It is bad.
The guy wears a giant pig head. It's not good.
But you know, we got some good ones before it, so you know.
it's directed by 2 people. That's never a good sign.
Yeah, not great. All right, let's do
Unless
quotes.
it's like-
Let's do quotes and kills.
Unless it's the
before we-
Coen brothers.
Yeah.
What kills? What kills, man? There's 2 that I can think of.
The audience.
Yeah. Well, we do quotes and kills for horror franchises, so we're doing quotes and kills.
This has got less kills than a Nightmare on Elm Street film.
Yes, sir, Captain Sir. I'll do whatever you want me to.
Yeah, we're doing the thing. You just skip it if you don't want to. Most people have been on this franchise.
Because they made no kills.
It's very not murder, which I will give it credit because you know Ed Gein did not kill a lot of people. He only killed presumably 2, maybe 3. So he wasn't a serial killer.
He was a grave robber, yeah. He
Yeah.
like, to be honest, I think that's a victimless crime. Same with necrophilia, victimless crime. The dead bodies don't care.
Oh, quotes.
Quotes. Not that. Wait, who went first last week? Was it Ryan?
I did.
Oh, then
Oh,
I'm
Joel.
up.
Oh, so
Yeah.
Ryan's up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite kill, I guess, is I don't know. The girl getting her head smushed. Sure.
That's a nice crunch to it.
Yeah. Anyway, my favorite line. This is Vilmer. He nails this. He is repeatedly running over the guy, going back and forth, back and forth. And at one point, he hears the guy and he goes, "Oh, still kicking?" He runs over him again, and goes, "Oh, that couldn't have done it." Yep, that could have done it.
He was good. Ish. No, he was good.
The way he delivered that could have done it. Yep,
Yeah.
that did it.
So mine comes from that weird Illuminati guy when he comes in. He has a line that's just out of context is amazing. And I hope I remember it out of context, but you know, I probably won't. But here it is. You don't want to be a silly boy. Is that clear?
Oh shit!
Like that's supposed to be intimidating.
Silly boy.
What does
don't wanna
the
be a-
Illuminati teach?
You don't want to be a. And then like even his response like fucking hey, it's clear. Like, we've lost the thread, folks.
I want to know what happens when you are a silly boy.
And what constitutes silly boy? Like how silly does he have? He's got a robotic leg that has a remote control that other people can grab and take full control over. That sounds pretty silly to me.
Just remember, guys, somebody wrote that.
Yeah.
I do
And,
have
and they said that's a good line.
I do have a backup line if nobody says it that I will have to bring up because it's very, very good. But I'll let Matt go first.
So mine's like from very early on in the film, and it's like just as they're going into the prom. Where have you been? We've been waiting. Wedding's going on inside. We need to put you on the top tier. Don't mind the footprints of the icing. I'm excited. They look good. It's like a vest thing. I fucking hate kids.
It's a good one. All right. Then Joel is last, but not least.
Why do blondes stick their heads out of car windows? Why? Get a refill. I don't get it. Airheads.
That joke landed as well here as it did there.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Can you just edit in the sound of like, you know, a tumbleweed
Crickets.
just sort of like going past crickets? Yeah.
Yeah.
We should get like a soundboard that we could just like bring.
I
Those
feel
kind of
like
things
that's
in.
ripe for abuse.
I mean, it is. I mean, to be fair, John did give me things that I just don't ever use because he's like, here, this would be funny. You can drop this in whenever you want. You can drop this in whenever you want. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do that, and then I never do. But I do have a whole bunch of like, here, I'll throw this one.
Great, you can read my mind.
Beautiful.
So I do have them. I just don't ever use them.
Yeah.
They're
I
all
think you've
basically
used that
the
one
same.
before.
The only thing you'll ever use it for is just those 2 clips.
Well, I think. Hold on.
Big man? Yes, Dean, you're a big man now.
Now,
Still
if only they said "silly boy" there, that would have
been amazing.
that would have been it.
That would have been good.
But no, we don't have that. The one last quote that we did not get to that I had to bring up because I'm pretty sure it's part of our opening is when Matthew McConaughey screams "Get that bitch" and then just sounds like a train, just wow. It's good shit, man.
We really didn't go over a lot of the details of what he did, other than saying he killed it. But there's so much wild stuff between the abuse of the others around him and then himself. You know, after he has the altercation with Mr. Illuminati guy.
Yep.
And really, like that's as close to terrifying as it got to me. Was around that point there.
Yeah, whatever critic we had in the beginning of this thing that said like the scariest movie of the 90s, like I'm not sure what he was talking about, but I'll give him a couple of moments. I'll agree that much, but that's about all I got.
Clearly, someone who's not seen any other films.
No,
like, did he get tied? Did that guy get tied to a chair in a basement somewhere by the director and basically like just showed him this film over and over again and said, "Right, this is like the scariest film you've seen in the 90s." Yeah, great, cool. I can use that as a quote. Bye.
Yep, see ya.
You may leave.
Because like the problem is, like you go back to the original film. The original film holds up and it's still pretty damn creepy. Like it's not creepy in the way you'd expect. It's just like it's unnerving. We haven't had that again since. The next one, I actually think when we get to next week. I mean, it has that, early 2000s horror remake sheen on it that kind of like waters everything down, but it does have that unnerving feeling to it. They do understand at least a bit of it. And Leatherface is legit terrifying. He's, it's weird. He's just like waiting for the word go. Like, oh, he's just waiting. Like he's just waiting behind the door. He's ready to go. He's just waiting for his cue. But I can forgive all that. Like it's good enough. All right, do we have anything we want to plug this week? We bailed on plugs last week because it was just too easy and too funny not to.
Yeah.
Joel's not plugging anything. Are you still playing Vampire Survivors?
Yeah, if you want to go to twitch.com/Lominade with a 0 instead of O at the start of it.
Yeah, I because of you, I've been
so much
playing
energy
more
there, Joel.
Yeah.
That game has become like the default after the kids are in bed. Kelly and I can't bring ourselves to do anything new, but we don't want to watch TV thing. So
it's a good one for that.
Fills that niche.
And it's a fun game. I still think the drip is a little too slow of a slow drip, but
Yeah.
But I haven't played it much since I went down the yellow hole thing or yellow whatever it was. But I hear that makes things go faster now.
That is where the fun starts. Like
15 hours into the game is where the fun starts.
Yeah. How do you like that? Your favorite critique of most games. You just lived it. You're welcome.
I did. But now that I got through it, I'm like, well, I'm done, so I don't need to play anymore.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to plug. We've been doing a lot of videos. I finished all of Peacemaker. Those are all up on YouTube if you want to hear me as I go week to week. I have not done. I'm going to try to do a binge watch of season 2 and then review it as a binge because I think the show plays better if you watch all in one go. Going week to week on Peacemaker season 2, I think did a lot of disservice to it. But I feel that way about most shows. That's just kind of where I'm at. But it was fun. Like it had some good stuff in it. The ending was not good.
Yeah, the ending blows.
Yeah, they really dropped the ball in the last episode.
Yeah.
3 fucking musical sequences. 3. Like where they play the full song. Like what are we doing here? And one of those songs, they repeatedly say, "My heart got fucked in the ass." Over and over and over and over. It's one of those things where I'm like, this is like an emotional sequence, but I'm so ripped out of it because this needle drop is just fucking wild. Like it didn't work. Oh, man, there's problems, but the rest of the season was fun, and I think I had some good things to say about it. I guess you be the judge. Go check them out. And then we have other fun things on there. I did a very short video about being wrong about video games, like trying to predict where they're going and being wrong about it, which it's fun if you're into that sort of thing. So check those things out. Joel's done a couple. Brock's done a couple. John did one, I think.
Yeah.
Ryan recorded one, and then we never released it.
I never sent it.
Yeah. Oh, you never sent it? Okay, okay, I remember him recording one. And then Matt's done none because he doesn't have a car.
I do have a car. I just can't legally drive on my own.
Well, so I guess he could do one while sitting in his driveway.
I might do that, to be fair. I do keep thinking about that. Just sitting in the car.
Driveway thoughts. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. Any other plugs this week? Nope.
No.
Great. So be sure to tune in next week when we jump forward about 10 years. Yeah? 1993 to 2000.
2003, I think it
Was
was.
it 95 to 2003? So maybe 70.
94, I think that this film.
Okay. So about
came
10
out.
years. Things look a little bit different, a little bit sweatier, a little bit more yellow, a little bit more Jessica Biel-y.
A little more grimy.
Yeah, definitely more grimy. And thanks to this fucking movie, we got the Nightmare on Elm Street remake that we all loved, and the Friday the 13th remake that we all loved. This thing actually kicked off quite a trend. So was it good? That is the question.
Well, if it kicked off that trend, I'm going to go with no.
Well, I mean, something had to be good to get people to watch the rest, right? People really liked this movie. I wasn't a huge fan at the time. We'll see how I've warmed to it now, but people really liked it. So here we go. And I'm out of gas. So bye.
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 Fucking film.